Celsius and 82 Fahrenheit.
Okay. I get why that's popular, but
You're in Florida, so it's not quite as hot for you.
yeah, no, that's why I say I get it. I do. But anyway, hey guys, welcome in. And we're back with it with no Friday Theorizers actually taking like a month off. But yeah, we haven't done this in about a month. Wow. Okay.
Time passes. You know how that can be.
Yeah, no, okay. But tonight we got what I would consider to, well, I know yours isn't really a theory for me. It's more of you're asking me my opinion on a upcoming cartoon.
No, it's a theory. It's like what you theorize would be the current like setting for the show. Like what are your theories for what they're gonna do?
Alright, okay, I will do my best.
Mhm.
But
I mean, you gave me a versus, which is not a theory. Hey, who would win is not a theory. It is a versus battle.
yeah, well, it's better than me giving you a what if. I mean,
Now, a theory along these lines would be more of a who is secretly behind Eddie's intelligence, or who is, or the theory about what Eddie would do for his career when he grows up. Those would be theories.
okay.
Just say who wins the battle of wits is more of a, hey, who's better at something.
Yeah, well,
And I will accept this challenge.
alright,
But
cool.
hey, I'll be working to work with it
Yeah, alright,
because you like hearing me decide who's better than who and things.
yeah, somewhat. So, okay, so you just borrowed one of my deck, or what was that?
I was considering that, but now I'm picking this out.
Okay,
All right. So, do you want me to start us off?
yeah, I did want you to solve off because
Anduin
mine's
versus Uther.
gonna be
I will fight with
so,
honor.
The light shall bring victory.
Okay. For me,
yeah.
your desire was once again for a Keckers versus. And in this, you're asking who would win in a battle of wits between Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius from the series Jimmy Neutron and Double D from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
Now, there are quite a few differences between the pair, most of them being centered around the universe that they are in, with Jimmy Neutron existing in a more scientific slash superhero universe, while Ed and Eddie exists as a more cartoon-focused, goofy, wacky universe, in which case the laws of physics, for the most part, don't actually factor in.
Yeah.
Now, if this was just a battle of intellect, if this was just this is a who's smarter, it's without a question. It is Jimmy Neutron. We're not gonna have Double D inventing spaceships. We're not gonna have Double D inventing shrink rays. None of that stuff. It's not factor in. But you wanted to do this as a battle of wits, which I have to say is also something which factors far more into Jimmy Neutron's way of thinking and scheming. Because yes, Double D is smart, and Double D does get involved in schemes, but most of the schemes, in fact all of the schemes that he gets himself involved in, are schemes being driven by by Eddie.
Eddie, not Ed. Definitely
Yes,
not.
Ed is not driving anything but a shopping cart.
Yeah. Like, no, it's definitely not Ed behind the whip. I mean, it's worse. The schemes might actually have a chance. But yeah, no.
Okay, so now when it comes to the Battle of Wits, yes, most of the scheming does get taken care of by Eddie, and yes, Double D does still have quite a bit of his own agency in those things, but you have to say that it's very obviously that Ed's in charge. But even beyond that, so you have Jimmy. Now, Jimmy Neutron does deal with, what does he deal with? Actual supervillains.
Yeah.
Yes, this is one thing that you cannot forget. Jimmy Neutron deals with actual supervillains. Where is it? Yes. Here we go. Needed that. Deal with actual supervillains. And Double D is in no way supervillain level. I think we can all come to an agreement on that.
Yeah, no. I mean, definitely he's not super level.
Alright, so deals with actual supervillains, outsmarts most of the supervillains, because it's not just him dealing with powerful enemies. He's dealing with alien warlords, which he has to outsmart in Battle of the Wits. He has to deal with super scientists, and screw you for that one. He has to deal with super scientists that he has to outsmart in a Battle of Wits. Double D and his crew usually get outsmarted by the neighborhood kids.
Yeah.
It's not even close in terms of like what these people have to deal with.
Reporting for duty.
So, not even close to what they had to deal with. Anything which Double D could come up with, and most of his schemes would be trying to trick Jimmy into buying something, which Jimmy's not going to buy because he doesn't make anything a million times better than whatever Eddie would have come up with.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hmm. Hmm.
Where's the... Alright, I'll take that.
Hmm.
Reporting for duty.
Murlocs to the rescue! Okay, so, he's going to be able to make anything better than he comes up with, and he usually doesn't end up getting tricked by people a lot. It's usually other people that he knows that he may be trying to impress, but I cannot see Double D being able to impress anyone of Jimmy's friends, because they're all smarter than he is too.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Double D lacks both the confidence to trick him without having Eddie backing him up, as well as the motivation to do it in the first place.
Hmm.
So when it comes to just a battle of wits, Double D really is not coming into this with the tools necessary to pose much of a threat to Jimmy Neutron in the first place. So yeah, this is just a blatant case of Jimmy can handle anything that he tosses at him.
Okay.
But yeah, in the battle of wits between Jimmy and Eddie, here's what'll happen.
Hmm.
Double D will be sent by Eddie to try and trick Jimmy Neutron into either investing or into inventing something for him, where Double D will have to portray the role of an inquisitive scientist in order to convince Jimmy Neutron to invent something for the Eds.
Alright.
What's going to happen is Jimmy will not probably see through this immediately because of Double D's honest and earnestness. He's going to seem like someone who's actually interested, and Jimmy's going to find that interesting. He's going to not quite impress him. He's going to just be trying to show off. Yeah, that's somewhat like he's going to be showing off.
Yeah, I got it. Makes sense.
But in his showing off, I do not see any of that. Ooh. I will take you. I will take you. I'll take you. I'll take you.
Yeah. Alright.
I must move quickly.
Reporting
Okay,
for duty.
go back to this. It is possible, hell, it is probable that over the course of this, the other Eds will show up to screw up the plan, because there's no way that Double D will be left by himself too long in this. He's gonna get tricked. He's gonna get trapped, and at the end of the day, Jimmy's going to prove them wrong on anything they're working on. There'll be some crazy explosions, but this battle of wits is a battle where Double D is coming to it unarmed.
Yeah, makes sense.
And that is basically my whole thing for this theory.
Alright,
Ooh. Okay, I didn't even expect that one to happen. But that turned out pretty good.
yeah. Alright, so as we put down and put down what you may not, but fossil time for a matchdown prices getting a research called fossils fun time for imaginary friends. Now,
Excuse me.
this is to be it is going to be in the vein of a preschool show following younger imaginary friends with what we called as their mental alongside metaphorical. Now, I think discovered two ways. One, blue is portrayed as a grim imaginary friend who is supposed to be the mentor, but he is a goofy mentor, whatever. Or B, he's used as like the moral compass. Now, I'm more in
I must move quickly.
the line of A, and that's just because I don't see blue
Reporting for duty.
being someone's moral compass. I mean, he would truly try to get Mac into a lot of trouble in the original series. Now, yeah, I do believe that would be a kind of useful as mental they're gonna use Madam Fossil as the moral high ground. Here was, I mean,
I must move
Madam
quickly.
Fossil herself is a elderly woman, so that makes sense. Now, I don't think this would be in vain or no, not in vain, but in spirit of, say, Nickelodeon backyard against cross with Blues Clues. Not the same blue, but yeah. But yeah, I did think it's gonna be a so that's really a lot more towards the caring aspect of a preschool set. Now,
Really? Why?
uh, the one of the things
Garrosh versus
that
Brawl.
For Doomhammer. Victory or death.
will point to is that this, like I would say, is aimed at preschool, which is
Side effects? No.
ages 2 to 5 years old. So it this would be more of a you've seen it did this
Get in there and fight, maggot.
kind of like how Bully on Disney is,
Choose.
but to a
Job's done.
lesser extent because I don't think they will go full in on, this is the more of the week, like in the title of the episode, but I do believe that this show will, and I'm not using this as a pun, but I believe it will follow the whole, Captain that was more for younger kids
Choose.
than what it used to be. Kind of cloud because I mean that was you could probably
Me no crazy.
go
You're
from the accident. Cartoon Network as a whole has drifted away from their evening time slot, and it's more adult swim oriented. You have noticed that, right? Or do you not bother to look at?
I would say there's still a lot of more like older age programming. I've also never heard someone describe Foster's Home as preschool.
Well,
Get in there and fight, maggot.
that's what they're going for with the new show. That's,
Really? Okay, I didn't hear anything about that.
yeah, no, like, okay, so, if, okay, so let me gonna get to the target audience and time a bit more, and let's compare. From the purple mountain place,
Okay.
the original series was targeted at 6 to 11 old kids. This new series will be targeted towards 2 to 5-year-olds. the preschool era, the upcoming preschool, and the time will be less overrested with simple plots, fast-paced, less simple humor. With this news, so we're not gonna get the whole making fun of a global will or even Tokyo, because from what I have heard, they're not even gonna be in the show.
I will say I am surprised by quite a lot of that.
Yeah, the only two characters, well, they're rumors of control, but the only two confirmed characters to be in this new show is Blue and Madam Possible. There ain't gonna be any Mac or Frankie in here. This is really gonna be a toned down, not for the older audience type of stuff. I mean,
I will tell you this.
yeah,
That is what the show is going to be.
okay.
But what would you have wanted it to be?
For me, honestly, I would have wanted it to.
Because you see in it, in what I sent you, it's how it should be set up.
Okay. Well, the way I think it should be set up is this. I personally think it should have Mac as an older teenager, probably around 15, 16 years old. And over the course of the series, season, whatever it would end up being, is that he slowly let go of Blue, and we see him kinda age out of needing Blue more and more to work. One day he goes to Foxholes just to talk to Mr. Harriman and say, hey, I'm not gonna come back if you want to. Go ahead and put Blue up for adoption. I'm gonna go tell him myself just to have it to where it's a final goodbye to this character and the setup that we know. That's what I would want it to be.
Okay. For me, I will say, I always envisioned any Foster's continuation to be something where it was focused around Frankie being in charge of the
The
the Foster house and it following more her adventure. Maybe Max still being like coming out being an assistant, but with Frankie as the primary lead.
okay, I hear you, but the only thing that I would, fight about that is that they would need to, like,
I must choose.
hit and they say this, but kill off Madam Foster and have Frankie take her place as the overall caretaker of the house because do you remember that even though Mom Foster is like 78 years old, she is still the main one that make calls at Foster. So
Ready to plunder.
they would need to pass that post down to Frankie somewhere.
Right. I will say it's not like you need to kill off Madame Foster. She can just retire somewhere to a beach.
Okay, got ya.
Yeah, she doesn't have to like actively work. She could just, the entire reason Frankie's there is because she can't do everything on her own now. So just having someone to help out and then eventually replace her.
Yeah. Now,
Job's done.
with that being said, would you have Frankie bleed on Mac as whole possible replacement in the future?
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Uh,
Because I know that Mac would definitely be down for something like that. Because
Yeah.
that's the type of person I see him being.
got ya. Yeah, I mean, not definitely.
Bob,
There is little
The was of
In the rear with the gear.
yeah. Now, one thing I would like to see is, a new kid comes in who's similar to Mac and they make a similar deal, but
There's always room
it ends up that this kid doesn't keep their promise like Mac did,
Job's done.
just to,
what do you mean doesn't keep his promise? As in, like, doesn't show up, doesn't help out? Oh, I hate you.
so, in the original series, what fossils were pretty blue up for adoption?
That Mac would come over and play with them.
Okay, so there was Mac's father. Now what I'm saying is that with a new kid, they would make a similar deal, but the kid
There is little time.
would fall through on the deal and not come, for less than 2-3 months. And they,
I get you with that, but that's just the same as it's more about an imaginary friend that gets abandoned. 'Cause that's basically what you're just describing.
well, yeah, I guess that is,
Yeah, if he doesn't deal with the deal, then he gets put up for adoption.
yeah. I mean, I guess what I'm trying to get at is that I
must choose.
I would like to see, the opposite of what happened with Mac and Blue. Well, Mac did come almost every day to play with Blue and, keep that ownership of him, but with this new kid, I imagine he did to the growth of technology, he eventually gets bold with Blue and, well, not Blue, but with a imaginary friend and just not show up for months on end. If that makes any sense, that is.
Oh, it makes sense. So it'd be more about following an abandoned imaginary friend and how they're reacting to things.
Yeah, basically. And, leading up to,
Unleashed.
oh hey, you were abandoned by your kid. Let's find you a new kid to play with.
No, I gotcha.
But, I mean, basically, we can't have the same map character in the new series as we did in the old one. There had to be some type of change. The abandoned imaginary friend.
Which characters would you want to keep in, and which ones would you want to get rid of? Because some of them, I would assume, would have been adopted.
Okay. Well, my number one that I probably want to get out if you want to say it's assuming you have, it's a tie between cheese and goo
Unleashed.
because they were both annoying characters when they were brought in to the show.
Okay, so that's more you just wanted to get rid of characters you don't like.
Well, yeah. But I mean, if I had to pick so I like to get rid of, El Glover would make a good method for some kid, and you know that kid might keep him into his adult years and not let go of El Glover. I mean, that's how I look at it.
There is little time.
What character would you want to get rid of?
It's not so much wanting to get rid of them. I would want Wilt to have gotten adopted. Wilt and Eduardo.
Okay.
Wilt or Eduardo, one of those two needs to have been adopted. If Wilt was adopted, then I would want Eduardo to be the new, sort of like leader of the imaginary friends.
Makes sense.
Congratulations, I think. Oh, nope, I still got a turn. I may still be able to pull this out.
To play with fire?
Unleashed.
I mean, considering that you have
I must choose. Unleashed.
Job's done.
okay, we will see. And okay, 5.
To.
Now, if they
Yep. Okay, I got it.
we will see. If they will
How do I want to perform this?
if they will to expand the house, what type of room would you want them to show off?
There is little time.
Ready to plunder.
Okay, what do you mean? If they, what type of room?
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was a few different
What?
rooms that they showed in the original, like, you know, all the food they served off blue, flour, and cookies, berries, but they also served off
Give that meat
well,
turd
they
to get ready.
keep the cards of scribbles and
I must choose.
a few of imagine flows like the Legosaurus Rex.
Your
I
wish
can't
is my
remember
suggestion.
the actual name, but they said of some limbs that the imaginary place, but most of the time in
Not quite ringing bells. I mean, okay. Um, if you're talking about themed rooms off of the different imaginary friends, I can't think of anything that, like any room thing which would stand out in particular.
Operation.
Job's done.
you may have this.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, definitely.
You almost got me.
Do you have anything else you wanna discuss? Or
For the most part, I will say no, other than I am surprised that they are going preschool age with the new show.
yeah,
Seeing as the entire premise of the original was for people who aged out of having imaginary friends.
yeah, but I mean, look at Cartoon Network demographic now. I mean, the people who are watching Cartoon Network at night now are 18 to 25 years old. So, of course, they're gonna try to cable to the moment cloud will go get it most of the views for Cartoon Network. So, I mean, we're
Yeah, but there's
in,
still plenty of good older age cartoons that are coming out. And we've got season 3 of My Adventures with Superman coming out really soon.
yes, but that's
Hold on a second. Be right back.
okay.
Okay, back.
Okay. Now, what I would like to say is that my adventures with Superman is on Adult Swim. So, yes, it's on Cartoon Network the channel, but it's not a part of the Cartoon Network block. The block for Cartoon Network is from like 7 a.m. until like 4 or 5 p.m. So my main concern here is that if they
Regular
will,
Cartoon Network is geared much younger, is what you mean, right?
yes, yes, so,
Okay.
so if they were to do a like revival that we're talking about, that would be more on Adult Swim than proper Cartoon Network, because that is something I believe older fans would love to see. So that's,
Speaking of Cartoon Network revivals, what do you think about the new Steven Universe spin-off, Lars of the Stars?
I mean, I that could be good. I've been wanting something like that myself. It it sucks that it's going to Prime, but I guess that's how it will be for now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that part is a little annoying.
yeah, because like I mean, don't get me wrong, Prime has good that get a good animation on Prime, but I would have loved to see that more on HBO Max and Cartoon Network for the people who watch it on Cartoon Network. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's,
Yeah, the loss of network programming.
yeah, it is. But, I mean, I'm just glad that we're getting a noble FIFA Universe project at all. I mean, really. But, yeah, it's still be good. But I will say this. I hope they develop Papalot's character a bit more, because her being a off-color sapphire was annoying. I get,
I liked it. I found it funny.
I get it's funny, I did. I just found it annoying. That's on me. So, yeah. Hmm.
All
Alright.
right, well, yeah, I guess that's it for me.
Yep.
I don't really have much else to talk about.
No.
At least not in this direction, other than go see Superman. Like, figure out a way to see Superman. It's good. Just see it. People
Yeah,
who haven't seen it yet, see it.
yeah, I will. But with that being said, say for watching, we will see you on Tuesday for season 3 of Cleopatra. Bye, guys.
Dictators.